Hi guys, it's Arienne here from Life is Crafted, and this video is going to be going into what's new for 2017, as well as drilling down into a couple of the new pages that I've included in the month on 2-page pack. So firstly, I'm going to do slightly larger holes for the printed versions to give us a little bit more flexibility and leeway with them. The other thing is that I've made available a Sunday start for the month on 2 pages in the DOTTY design. So this is one I printed out before. You can see here the Sunday start on this one. So that will be available as an option for the printed packs and will be available as a PDF as well. So I've listened to some of your feedback and created that to be a little bit more widely available. I'm also creating some A4 and letter-sized PDFs that you'll be able to print out for yourself, and that should be ready shortly. And then the 2 new pages for the monthly packs are the Braindump page and the master plan page. So we'll go into a little bit about how to best use them, and I'm really excited because I think these little things will be able to really help you with planning your month a lot better at a sort of higher level view. So we've got here so that's by month. So this is the January one. So I've just sort of filled it out a little bit to give you an idea how to use it. So the reason I developed it was that when I got into planning mode for each month, there was often times that weren't relevant for that particular month, but things that I wanted to capture anyway. And rather than flipping them through my master to-do list or notes pages, that type of thing, thought I'd create a page that will help you handle these things a lot more. So these are things that just might be floating around in your head, or as you're planning, it's kind of coming up for you, and it's just a place to capture then these things. So don't filter yet by timelines or priorities or anything like that. It's just anything that you need to do or action or think about or dream about that come up, just note them down here. Then there's 3 columns at the end once you're going to go through each thing that are either completed, because something might be able to be done in less than 5 minutes and you'll just want to action them straight away while you're kind of fresh on it. The other one is scheduled. So that means that, okay, I've booked in a specific date or time or week for it to get done now, or it's been recorded. So it's been recorded somewhere else in your planner, such as the master to-do list, just so that you know you've done something with that information and it's in a place that you can trust yourself to find it at a later stage. Okay, so I've just got some examples here that I've written down. One is Margaret River repayment. We went on holiday. I paid for most of it. Haven't organized repayments back from the family members yet. So it's not necessarily something I can do in 5 minutes. And, I might not necessarily need to get it done this month, but I might then say, okay, once I've transferred it over to a master to-do list, or I put it into another month to follow up, I'll say it's been recorded. One that might be completed quite quickly is to book in a doctor checkup or a dentist checkup. That might just take a couple minutes on the phone. So if I do that then straight away, I can say, yay, completed. So you can see really it's a place that just captures things nicely, and then you've done something about it. Cool, huh? So really, if I was starting to plan my month, I would start with this. That's why I put a number 1 there. Start with this brain dump, just to get all those things that are sucking a bit of your energy out of your head and into an area that will you're tackling it, really. Then the second part I would go to would be the monthly dreams page. All right, so this is specifically for January 7, 2017. Following the steps down here, reviewing my lists and projects and so on. What is relevant for this month that I want to do or need to do? Transfer important dates and birthdays, read over goals. So it's really what for 2017, January is good for me to do. And I would start filling this out. So once again, filling out the top part where I've got, these are the 3 most important things for me to do this month, because by hook or by crook, if I get these 3 done, I know I'm pushing forward in important parts of my life. All right, then you'd be filling in your other glorious dreams for the month and so on. So now you've pretty much got what you want to get done for this month. We would go to the second new page, and I've had to kind of do it at an angle here, pretty much to fit a little bit more in. Okay, so now the whole idea is that you would then transfer from your monthly dreams, because you've done that thinking and that decision making, the 3 things that are most important for you to do this month. And then from your other glorious dreams for the month, you might go, okay, what are the next most important things? Put them here. And then what are other things that could get done this month? And write them down here, right? So this is really, I guess, the options that you have chosen so far to spend your very precious time and energy on. Then the rest of the page is really to help you plan and schedule what to do when, right? So you'd probably be referring to your deadlines that you have in January, any events that might be going on, birthdays and so on that you might need to get organized for, and your project planners too. So your project plan page would be, you know, those multiple steps that you need to achieve in order to do that main project. So what I've done is each month I put 5 weeks across here, right? So week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on. So which means it may overlap with other weeks, but I find that if I've got all of January in one page, it just gives me that high level ability to plan effectively and well for that particular month. All right. So when you go to your January master plan, just be aware that you might be transferring over maybe the last week or not, just depending on how many weeks there are in that particular month. But I've done it this way, and you can put the dates in here. So for me, it just helps if I go week starting this one, this one, this one, this one. All right. So then we drill down to week 1. What's the 3 most important things? Week 2, what are the 3 most important things? Now, once again, because of the way my brain works, and probably the way some of your brain works too, these over here are tasks, and I've chosen, and you can choose any way that you're wanting to put the headings of project 1, work, and personal, right? So for week 1, and it's probably not this is not the place to put, you know, your normal sort of cleaning routines or those little things that need to get done on a weekly basis. It's more for those things that you need to choose to put your attention to make happen. This is where you can plan what gets done when. So I've put down a few examples here, but I find then by going through this process in your sort of once a month planning, you're doing a lot of that decision and thinking work and prioritizing before you're getting to the site of where that action needs to be done, which then saves so much time when you are needing to pretty much throw yourself into that happening time. Okay, so I hope that's clear for you. Any questions? Ask. Because basically then these actions get transferred over to your daily or weekly pages, right? So when you get to those pages, you know, okay, today I am trying on long johns, or this week, you know, one of my project is getting a bit fitter and healthier. It's all about, you know, project bounce back for me. So if I'm wanting to choose my energy spent there, you know, week 1 to do with that is that I'm going to be creating meal plans and I'm going to be looking at my shopping list, you know, and one of the most important things I can do for that week to get me moving on this is to research some recipes so that I know what I want to put in my meal plans and then what I need to buy, for example. All right. So it's really a flexible structure, right? Because everybody's life is different. For you to then fill it out for yourself and therefore create a much more action-oriented month, a month where you're going to then be able to fill out your month in review, you know, with a lot more probably joy, because you know you've taken action on the things that are going to be important for you. So life is crafted. Enjoy the 2017 pages. Any questions, just let me know. Bye.